Trav, I would like to say that I was a fan of you for a while, but you got to get a job at some point, man. You got to figure out a way to become a tradie up in Winnipeg or wherever the want to go. A lot of us wanted to play pro, but not all of us go and play beer league in Spain. Maybe you could find a beer league roster in like Kenya or Ecuador. You could probably find some good beer league teams out there and call it pro. Where you just play with like four other guys in a foggy rink. All I'll say is, by God, you need to get a job, Trav.
Hey, you're not
You
wrong.
have one. No, you have one.
Well, I was going to say he's not wrong in the sense of a lot of people do want to play pro hockey. I did it.
Yeah.
He didn't. Unless he's got elite prospects, prove me otherwise. But I did it and you didn't. And this is my job. This is my full-time thing.
And listen, I don't know you. You sound like a nice gentleman. You sound like the type of guy that I could sit down and have a beer with at a bar. But you say, yeah, I wanted to. But what did you do to get it? I think it goes right back to the last phone call. What did you do? What did you do to get it? Did you go as far as you went, and then when someone cut you, you went, all right, I guess it's over? Or did you keep going? Sounds like you didn't.
When that guy called in, he left the voicemail under Dave Wheeler's son. That was the name. It's like, I don't think the boys have hit puberty yet.
Here we go. Next one.
Thanks for calling in.
Hey, this is Proud Wiley. My question is for you, Travis. I was just wondering that when you're backing up a game, are you sort of like rooting against your goaltending partner,
Great question,
to win the game, but at the same time, you probably don't want the other goalie to get a shutout? So that was my question. Do you sort of like root against the goalie and say if he does get a shutout, are you like, is it sort of like a bittersweet moment?
Well, I've seen you on your vlog chat up the goalies on the other end of the ice before and saying, hey, if it comes up, do you want to fight? No? Okay, all right, great. Okay, bye.
Well, he's talking about like on my team specifically. Like if I'm backing up.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the opposing goalie. I say apologies.
Well, I mean, the opposing team. I hope they choke on 1,000 bags of dicks and die. But as far as like my own guy, so younger Travis would have said, yes, I hope the goalie that's starting fails and chokes miserably so that I can get in. But I'm going to tell you where younger me was wrong. So hoping that, I think it creates like a very very negative energy and negative vibe, and other people can feel that and sense that. So when I became a pro and tried to conduct myself as a pro, being positive, being supportive in that relationship with the guy who's starting, and I'll use Motor City as the perfect example. Like Bab's going to play every single game. He played 3 games in 3 nights. I'm the backup. My job is to support him. He's going to see that and give more back to me when I do get an opportunity, and he's going to be positive about that. And the guys, because they're so used to seeing guys wanting each other to fail, like Trav is really supporting our starting goal. He's a good guy. He's a team guy. I'm going to get in there. They're going to want to play for me. So obviously, I don't want my starting goalie to play every single game and have every single game be a shutout. Well, actually, you can get called up, and that could be very beneficial. But I'm not hoping bad things on him. I'm prepared. I'm a good teammate. Give him positive energy, positive vibes, because what goes around comes around, and let the chips fall where they may. Because as a goaltender, a lot of it is up to God's hands, right? Like you need your team to perform in front of you. You need the other guy not to be too good, so that way you can get in the net, and it's just
well, I mean, you goaltenders have always been on an island. I mean, where I know it's a team game, but goalies are more selfish is the wrong word, but you kind of live in that. You're either the hero or the goat, right? And so, yeah, you want the opportunity to be the hero every time. And if you're sitting on the bench, you can't be either. So I understand totally that you want the team to win, but when you're sitting on the bench, you don't feel like you really got the win.
Well, only one guy can play. So if you can mentally detach from that, hope well, wish the best of luck. If the opportunity comes, be ready to perform at all times. But just detach from it, and you're not going to be stressing out like, oh my God, I wish this guy would let up more goals. I want to go in there. And then you're all pent up with all this negative energy. When you go in there, now you're playing with negative energy as opposed to positive and loosey-goosey, because goaltending is a very loose experience. Like I think the more loose mentally you are, the better you play. You're just flowing, making saves.
Hey, every Sunday a new podcast goes up, but if you don't have time to watch the whole thing, there's clips everywhere and just segmented stuff on your favorite players. Go subscribe to Slang and the Biscuit. You can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?